This is called the can opener move. Brazilian Jiu-jitsu. Opening the can. I've been involved in Brazilian Jiu-jitsu 12 years now. We're training kids at the school today and adults in the art of Brazilian Jiu-jitsu. It's a great art. It's leveraging against, a larger opponent. You can almost always dominate them once you learn the proper positions, the grips, the moves, the hips. I've been teaching this art since I was a purple belt, probably about 7 years now, 7, 8 years. I have a couple purple belts under me now, plenty of white belts and blue belts, and we're enjoying the martial art of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu handed down from the Gracie family.
Put my head on it. Okay? Go ahead. Tap the rear leg.
Usually, at purple belt level, you're ready to be an instructor of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The black belt will take anywhere from 8 to 12 years. There's guys at our school that have just got theirs after 12, 13 years. At a legit school, it's going to take you at least 10 years legitimately of training, 2 to 3 times a week, and gifted to really advance to the black belt level in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There's literally thousands of movements and all kind of positions. So it takes a while, but it's a journey. You don't think about the belt. I see a guy one guy might get his black belt. They say, oh, he got it in 4 or 5 years, and then another guy got his 10. It took me 10 years to get mine. It was like, it didn't matter. The journey was more about the journey than the belt. It was so much fun, all the fighting, all the tapping, the rolling, and the guys you meet and the family, and all that is, you get 10 years of that, and it's what's really, to get that black belt, that's what makes it a great thing. 4 or 5 years, 6 years, you can't really get you're about a purple belt level at that, brown belt at the most, and if you're seeing the black belts at that, at that time frame, I don't think that's really a legit. I mean, there is exception to the rule, but there's a lot of people out there, fronting. You really got to put in the time in this art. The course offered at the 5 Dragons for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is, professional taught. There's always at least a black belt and purple belt here training the classes, and a lot of years experience, tournament. We bring it all to the table. He's got a really good curriculum here for the kids with the karate, and the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is just more icing on the cake for the school, because the school's outstanding as it is with the Kyokushinkai karate program that they offer, and this is just enough more icing on the cake for these kids to really, if they end up on the ground, their karate skills and their Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills, I mean, that's a force right there to be reckoned with.